Millennials and mobile. If there are two buzzwords going on here at NN, those are two of the top buzzwords that marketers want to know about. Hi, I'm David Burstein, Director of Editorial Content at MarketingSherpa. We are here at the DMA's annual event, and then I'm joined now by David Berkowitz, the CMO of MRY. Thanks for joining us, David.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So David, you also had these questions about millennials and how they use mobile devices, and you engaged in a three-part study to learn more about it. Can you tell us about that methodology?
Yeah, well, we worked with Whitman Insight Strategies to help us survey people from a range of demographics and just looking at how they're spending their time on mobile devices in particular.
Okay, let's take a look at the general data. So what did you learn in general at a high level about how people use smartphones?
So what we learned is that a lot of how marketers think about reaching people is really old hat, right? The day part is dead, so that people are constantly looking for just those snackable moments. They're going to their phones at all hours of the day, and that's just creating a lot more opportunities, but a lot more interruption in the normal flow, right? Like there's less of that distinction between work and home, or so just because now you can reach people via the same device wherever they are with whatever they're doing, so but how they're using devices at different hours of the day does shift.
Yeah, that's interesting. We just actually interviewed the head of marketing for StumbleUpon, and she said when she first looked into her analytics, they were a little disappointed because it seemed engagement and interaction and time on site was down. But then when they looked a little closer, they saw while time on site for individual sessions was down, when they added it up, it was actually a lot more engagement, a lot more time on site. It sounds like you found similar things.
We found similar things, and it's funny. We're seeing Google talk more about these moments, right? And so it's less about this overall time spent or anything like that, but it's just more how do you reach people at any given moment of the day.
Okay, let's break down some of this data by age, because I think this is where it gets pretty interesting.
Sure.
So when we look at it in some of the older age segments, so 36 to 55, it looks to me like the ways people use their smartphones, I'd call it more utility. They're looking for useful things to do on their smartphones. So what are some ways marketers can engage that audience, that perhaps older demographic, with some useful things they can do on their smartphones?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of opportunities for those reminders, for things that just help them feel a little bit more productive, right? Because even if someone's taking a break and checking their phone, it's just then they're still thinking about something either work-oriented or something that they need to do for their families. And so marketers being able to save them a bit of time, give them a little bit of insight is welcome, and is not seen so much as an interruption.
So improve the customer experience in a way where maybe they don't have to go to the site, there's an update that's fed to them about some important information they need.
Right, and being respectful of that too, that this isn't something that it's not just because it's convenient for the marketer to reach them, just being really strategic that actually we're delivering this to you in a way that's going to save you time later. Right, and even trying to be proactive about it, that if you know that toward the end of the day that your customers are thinking about doing some kind of errand or doing something when they get home, it's like, can you just save them a step or two along that just by delivering this proactively?
Okay, great. So let's take a look at that younger age segment now. So 21 to 35, this is more, they're looking for entertainment, they're looking to kill time, looking to have fun on their smartphones, right? So what can marketers do to reach this segment?
Well, we're referring to all this in the report as a micro leisure, so that these are just these little moments of fun. It's not someone just trying to play a game all the way through or just spend hours socializing. It's people who just want that little break, check in with friends, but a lot of it is just killing time. What are those little things that can just help blow off a little bit of steam, right? That also letting those consumers know that not only is this a fun little distraction, but something that when you only have a minute, just spend a minute doing this, right? Like that this isn't going to take forever. You could do this and just have that nice little bite-sized package. And in doing that, and I mean, whether it's delivered through advertising, whether it's an existing a consumer relationship that you have, that maybe you can do it with, say, notification, that this is something that like is just really, they can do it once. They don't have to think too hard about it. It gives them a pardon, it gives them a bit of an escape, and they can go about their day.
So low commitment, snackable moments, that's something we've been hearing here a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of it is like, I mean, there's a reason that Snapchat mentality works, right? You can have a message that lasts for 10 seconds and it's done, forgotten, that's it. But then again, over time, those can really build up, and even earning trust as someone who respects that, right? Like that, okay, you're not gonna hook someone in and need them all along for this journey. It's just like give them a little moment of fun, let them relax, and that's it. And then see them again another time.
Again, let me ask you as an expert in this field, what are your favorite ways? What have brands done to interact with you on your smartphone that you find really compelling? And I won't ask your demographic, okay?
Well, a lot of it is, I mean, there are ways for ordering, like when I realized even just on Amazon that I can think about something when I'm leaving my apartment and actually have it ordered by the time I get to my elevator, right? Amazing. So those kinds of things really just change my relationship with the brand, just making content easier to access wherever I am, whatever device I'm on. Even for entertainment content while I'm here at Then, I was actually disappointed that my hotel didn't have any good movies I could watch. But I've got a few devices now. I just have to watch them on smaller screens, but any of those that make it universally accessible, awesome.
Empowering you, essentially.
Exactly, yeah.
Very nice. Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for watching. If you are looking for useful videos to watch on your smartphone, you can see more interviews from Then at marketingsherpa.com/DMA.